Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for another interesting video. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I have learned from my father and what a father has to teach a son. Things that I have learned from my father, I'm going to share with you. The first thing that I've learned from my dad is responsibility. My father is a very responsible man. He provides, he takes care of his family, and even if he's not in good term with anyone in that house, he will try his best and provide. Very responsible man, in a way that even if you guys are not in good term, he will try his best to make you be okay financially, for you to be okay mentally, and for you to be okay morally. Like that is one thing that I've learned from my father: responsibility. Even if he's not in good time with his wife, he will not take the problem from the wife and put it on children. Like he's very different, he's a very responsible man. And that is one thing that I've learned from my father. He is very responsible. He knows where he's going, and he knows that things can become bad. And when things become bad, you have to negotiate with those things. You don't have to live regretting. You don't have to live saying, oh, if I knew I could have not done this, and if I knew I could have done that. Like my dad is very responsible. And I've learned that thing from him. Even if he's not in good time with you guys, he will try his best and take you guys to school. I remember my elder sisters and my elder brothers, they have repeated many classes, and my father was never crazy about it. He never said, if you fail an exam, I will not pay your school fees anymore. The guy was really trying his best to, to send everyone to school, and that is how he was. A very responsible man, especially when it comes to taking care and providing for the family. And another thing a dad has to teach his son is honesty. People say, oh, this man is a good pastor. If he dies, he will go to heaven. If you ask me in my life to choose one person who will go to heaven, I will choose my father. My father has been honest. Since I was born, I have never ever seen someone knocking our door telling that, oh, we have disagreed with your father on this and that, or your father has my money, or your father has stolen from me, or your father has acquired this piece of land, this car, this thing in an illegal way. My father is very transparent. My father is very open. And this is what someone has to learn from his parents. If your dad is not honest, if your father is not transparent, if your father is not responsible, you will not be responsible. And that is what I'm saying. The children are the reflection of their parents. Like my dad is very honest. Honest man, very honest. He doesn't want to engage in things that will take him to court. He doesn't want to acquire anything in darkness, because one day the day will come and he has to explain why he acquired this one and why he get that one. My dad is very transparent, and my father is very open. In all his things that he has acquired throughout his career, it has been in a legal way. And the last thing that a father has to teach his son is religion, faith. My father is a religious person. Since I was born, I have seen my father going to the mosque. At the age of 5, I've never seen my dad skipping a mock session, a praying session. Like since I was born, I've never seen my dad out of the mosque. I've never seen my dad depressed, like I'm not feeling like I'm praying. I've never seen my father confused about life and forgetting God. Since I was born, I've seen my father being consistent in his prayer. I've seen my dad praying every day. I've seen my dad going to the mosque every day. I've seen my dad reading the Quran. I've seen my dad in that direction, in that particular direction. And that is what I'm saying. A father has to teach a son. The first thing is responsibility. And the second thing is honesty. And the third thing is faith. If you teach your child responsibility, honesty, and faith, and allow your child to believe in the supreme power, you have raised someone different from this catastrophic community. You have raised someone who try to convince and persuade others to do things differently. Like that's what a dad has to teach his son, the basics of life that initiate integrity, that initiate generosity, that initiate living together, that initiate fighting same courses that everyone do face in his or her life. And that is what my dad has taught me, and I have learned from him.